Hey, y'all, this is Derek from the Good Old Boys Fantasy Football Podcast. To see more videos like what you're about to see, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help support this independent podcast. Trey McBride finished tight end 40 last year, 29 receptions, 39 targets, 265 yards, 1 touchdown, average of 3.3 targets per game. Thoughts on Trey McBride?
I think McBride looked like a rookie, right? When Zach Ertz went out. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Normally, tight ends take 3 years to develop in the NFL. He got thrown into the Lions' den a little bit sooner. So I do think that helps his progression as Zach Ertz is in the twilight of his career. That's not, any big news for anybody. So I think he improves upon this. I think he becomes a streaming tight end option. Beginning of the season, he might make some starting rosters, right? Especially if Ertz is a little slow coming back from injury, just to see what they have. But he is definitely a tight end 2. He is not a guy that I am comfortable saying set it and forget it, or even play regardless of matchup, right? It is definitely matchup dependent at the moment.
They've got Trey McBride is right around where Zach Ertz is going right now, correct? Like they're kind of right next to each other in terms of where their ADP is right now. So if Ertz isn't healthy to start the season, Trey McBride obviously takes a bigger role. But I think ideally what Arizona was thinking when they brought Zach Ertz in and then drafted Trey McBride was, it does take 3 or so years to develop a tight end in this league. And it would be nice to not have to go through those growing pains and allow those to happen on the practice field and not, showing up on Sunday. So,
yeah, this is again one of those that he's coming off the board tight end 20, so one spot before Zach Ertz. And I think that's a pretty fair deal to it. This is one that the quarterback situation is going to be fluid to begin the season on this one. We don't know where, if Kyler's going to be back, when he's going to be back. Even if he is back early, is he, the mobile version of Kyler? I would think that he's probably a little bit slower here. So I think this offense is going to look very different this year than we've seen it the last couple of years, to the point where, again, right, I'll take a late round flyer on him, maybe pick him up off of a waiver wire, undrafted type of thing there. But not looking to spend early draft capital on Trey McBride. And I think that we see kind of a middling tight end 2 type of ceiling for him.